Two teams will be joining us on the field of play, and very soon we'll let you know on which of the teams are going in which direction. As they come onto the field of play, the Greater Accra team are in the wine colors, and the Bolga Elite Academy, they are coming all the way from the Upper East region, and unfortunately labeled as the Whipping Boys. They will be in the orange outfit. So far, all the matches the elite team from Bolga has played has ended in negativity for them, and Greater Accra will be looking at adding to their list of conquerors. Both teams will exchange pleasantries. We'll be telling you what will happen after that, but obviously there's a lot of excitement. Match day 5 here in the ongoing KGL Under-17 Championship. The men are being separated, men in quotes, being separated from the boys as we get closer to the final stages of the competition. Don't forget that this tournament has been handled solely by the Catch Them Young referees. And this afternoon we're going to see referee Philip Abalo in the middle of this game. We'll let you know who the assistant linesmen are. But these are the two teams that are ready to do battle as they seek for clarification in terms of positioning on the league table. And of course, we'll brief you on how the league table stands in terms of these two teams and why and how important it is for us to have this game this afternoon as we seek to clarify the teams that will march on to the next stage of the competition. Once again, wherever you are, thank you very much for joining us, and you're welcome to the Ghana Man Soccer Center of Excellence here in Pram Pram. Officials will take the two captains through the toss of the coin, and allow me to introduce these Catch Them Young officials again. Philip Abalo will be the man in the middle. Albert Adomako and Joshua Che will be supporting on lines 1 and 2, and David De Gea will be our 4th official. In commentary position with me, as usual, is NY, and he will be bringing you up to speed with what you need to know. Observation from a distance. But all is just about set team Greater Accra in your shot, sporting the wine colors. And they are expected to have a smooth sail over their opponents, the Bolga Elite Academy. This year, the Elite Academies have been included in the championship. The Elite Academy from Bolga, there's one from Greater Accra as well. As officials will go through the last set of preparations and checks before the game itself will commence. 40 minutes each half. A winner is needed at the end of the match, which means that the penalty shootout shall be invoked in case of a draw. Thank you very much wherever you are once again for joining us. Greater Accra will for this game be sporting Kingsley Klu Agbenyefia in goal. Regular goalkeeper Joel Adote rested for this encounter. But they have individual players who have shown some brilliance, including Bismarck Megbanu. We also have the likes of Stanley Benaina and a few others. Referee gets us underway. And we have Team Greater Accra playing from left to right. With the ball now is the opposite team, the Elite Academy from Bolga. Clearance not the best. But there's still opportunities for them to push forward. Greater Accra will keep tabs as two players go down. Under a minute. And that's the incident that led to the clash. We should be up on their feet any moment from now. And under 1 minute, sizing each other up will be the order of the day, at least for the next couple of minutes.
Right, so you have a player down. That's coming from the Elite Academy from the Bolga side. Just too early in the game. They are down and Greater Accra player is up. So was the Elite Academy Bolga side to up, and the first yellow card being shown to the Elite Academy Bolga team. You can see that frustration coming off from the Bolga team.
Lots of interest in the tournament as it goes on. We've had one match played already in between the morning session and this current match. We saw Team Ashanti taking on Team Upper East. And a winner had to be declared in that game to ensure that the table will give the correct positions and standings at the end of the day today. Ashanti beat Upper East by 2-1. It's now the opportunity. Greater Accra, the long shot, and it goes over the bar. No problems at all for the men in charge of defense for Team Upper East, including goalkeeper Saviola Awedaga in goal for the Elite Academy Upper East.
Yeah, that's not going to trouble goalkeeper Saviola for Elite Academy Bolga team. The player being shoved down there from the Greater Accra team.
It's a forward thrust by Team Upper East. The Elite Academies solely handled by the Ghana Football Association. Greater Accra have the upper hand now as they put their passes together. It's a surging run on the right hand side of attack as they come forward. Cross is on, is a bit too strong, that cross coming from the right hand side. The approach was well done by Hazel Isilfi, but overhit on that occasion.
Yeah, Hazel tried to put a cross in, but Dennis Amankwano couldn't get that right direction and accuracy. Might be seeing more from the Greater Accra in that kind of build-up. Boys now with the Elite Academy. Losing possession there, trying to keep it. Building from the back slowly. But being hustled down there, and the referee thinks otherwise. An infringement on the Academy Bolga team. We'll be seeing this kind of pressing nature from the Greater Accra team. Always want to win the 50-50 balls situations.
Or not just the 50-50 ball situations, as you rightly said, but obviously they would also want to win this game in order for positionings to determine which teams will be meeting each other at the semi-final stages of the competition. It's a tough battle this season. The regions have all stood out. We've seen some superlative performances from some of them. And the Bolga Academy come forward. They've overtaken by Greater Accra, who put their passes together. On the bench for Greater Accra, we've got head coach Ajiago, who's been handling the game well with the services and or support from Lawrence Ni Ajatete. Lawrence Ajatete needs no introduction. A regular member of the Accra Hearts of Oak that went all the way to win the CAF Champions League. A rugged midfielder in his time. The the Upper East Elite Academy from Bolga, and a lot will be expected from them. First time of outing, can't expect too much from them, but obviously they would want to lay claim to some good football.
Yeah.
Player was clipped just when he had delivered the pass, and the advantage obviously will go to the Elite Academy from the Upper East region.
Yeah, that was good reading there from the defense of the Bolga Academy. Senses the danger, sent it back to his goalkeeper. Goalkeeper booted it. Have about 3 men chasing down there from the Bolga team, but referee spots an infringement there. Favor of the Greater Accra team. Hey, look. Push from the back there. There's the Greater Accra team who are building possession from the back. Goalkeeper Kingsley lays it to right finger. Good play there from the Greater Accra team. Spread it through to the right flank, and we have Hazel still with the ball there. Trying to see if he can skip past his Marcus. Send a cross in. But still with the Greater Accra team, still looking strong there in the 80-yard box, and there goes the clearance from the Bolga Academy team. Greater Accra team still having possession with the ball. Trying to go down that left flank there. Ball goes out of play, and it's going to be a throw-in.
Tactical approach by Team Greater Accra, pushing men into open spaces at the right time, led by their captain, Jonathan Mensah, keeping their eye on the ball, coming very close to goal-scoring opportunities. In fact, they've created a few of those chances. And here's another opportunity, this time from the far left, as a result of a foul. It's going to be a free kick.
Yeah, set pieces are also part of the game, and let's see what the Greater Accra team can do with this.
Free kick to be effected by Stanley. It's long, it's deep. Headed out first time. Good ball control, and then they get it on its way. Strong heading duel. Prevents it from going out. Still with Team Greater Accra. Whistle goes advantage will stay with Team Greater Accra. And the expectation is that Team Greater Accra would have a smooth sailing over their opponents. But can't say too much about that when it comes exactly to the under-17s, this championship. So it's Greater on the offensive now. And again, they're using that right-hand side to make a lot of inroads into enemy territory. There's a tussle for it, but eventually Hazel goes down. And he seems to be leading the attack, the frontage, especially from the right-hand side. There he goes once again, this time hotly challenged. Good defending on the part of Mohamed Muarak Afug, who prevents any other incidentals from happening. Comes to the near side, and Greater Accra, lovely flip-flop. But the Elite Academy will work themselves out of trouble and obviously align themselves with the clearance. Godfred Blofra came in thick with the jersey number 8 for Team Greater Accra a while ago. Coming forward now, ball is drilled into the 18-yard box. There's nobody to connect. Effort coming from Jonathan Okai-Mensah, the captain. And it will give the advantage to the Elite Academy from Bolga. 10 minutes gone in the first half. Nothing to write home about, but of course we've not seen any incursions being made by the elite academy from Bolga. The pressure has been one way.
Yeah, pressure has been one way. Great Accra team looking to get one past the Bolga Elite Academy. They know that everyone that they have clashed with, been able to ease past them. They will also be looking forward to also get an easy one over them, but it's up to Bolga Elite Academy to make things difficult for the Great Accra team there. They go for the left flank there, loses possession there. Long ball being sent in from the Bolga Academy, but no one was there to make a chase of that. Ball have been sent back to the Great Accra goalkeeper. He also sent it back to the back player. Goalkeeper trying to show how skillful he can be on the ball. Spreads the play there and the chase is on. But there comes goalkeeper Saviola, who sweeps the ball out of danger zone. Ball still in play there, and maybe a hustle going on there, but it is Justice Jan. Showed too much strength there. But that was some piece of skill there from goalkeeper Kingsley Klug. Taking about 3 players of the Bolga Elite Academy. Beautiful play there from goalkeeper Kingsley Klug for Great Accra team.
Showing a lot of confidence in the process, but obviously he did it masterfully and well too.
Yeah. You can imagine if your goalkeeper have that confidence, then what can you say about the players?
Exactly. The opportunity coming the way of the Elite Academy from Bolga now, as they have the first decent cross. Oh, the connection did not work to perfection. Would have been nice if he had connected and connected well.
Yeah, Emmanuel Mpofu. Oh, that was a good run there from the Bolga Elite Academy team. Emmanuel Mpofu, the idea was there, but the execution and the technique failed him on that part.
Best opportunity by Emmanuel Mpofu. If my memory serves me right, he's won an MVP in one of the matches already. But the interesting thing about all the teams that have gathered here at the soccer center in Pram Pram is that they all come with their individual brilliance. We already have seen standout players in this competition, as Elite Bolga come forward yet again, putting their passes together, holding on to the ball, and that's some consistency. Laying the pass, finding men in open spaces. I'm not too comfortable with the long balls because they are not as accurate as they should be. And I remember in one of the games during the half-time break, I overheard, or I chanced upon Stephen Beidou having a chat with some of the coaches and telling them from teaching them some of these things at this stage. They can only employ them when they have full confidence. There's a lot to learn from this competition and this championship, because obviously it gives opportunity to the coaches to show what they are made of, and also for the legends who walk into the competition to also share a few ideas with the technical handlers of the various regional teams. Bolga Elite on the offensive once again. This time the long pass was good ball control, looking for options, and they have about 2 or 3 options in the 18-yard box. Still working out the flank play, and then unfortunately the final delivery lets them down. "15 minutes gone, and so far so good. First 8 to 10 minutes, obviously Great Accra trying to impose on their opponents. Actually, it's booted out by goalkeeper through the middle now, and they need careful concentration as they come forward. Fortunately, that time, ball was lifted up a bit too far.
Yeah, that was hasty moment there from the Greater Accra team. Love the pressing nature from the Greater Accra team, not allowing the Bolga Academy to pick their passes. Send the ball back to their goalkeeper, Saviola.
And once again, let's also remind our viewers, especially those who've been wondering why the Catch Them Young referees don't have the ladies as part of them. And the explanation was a simple one given to me by Alex Cote, who's the GFA referees instructor, the head, and he tells me that because of the creation of the girls category of the same competition, they let the boys handle the under-17 boys event. The girls will also be handling the under-15 and under-17 girls competitions. So worry not, we definitely will see our young ladies, our young sisters in action.
Man down from the Greater Accra team, Stanley Biniana. He loves to use that left flank. There's a pep talk there from the Bolga Elite Academy. Coach giving some pep talk to Abubakari Ibrahim.
Yep. But let's also give credit to the coaches. On that occasion, we saw head coach Tingazida Isifu issuing out instructions to the young ones. And just as I also found out from Alex Cote, the GFA instructor's referee head, he also tells me that opportunity is given to the regions to select the young referees to come on board this national championship or the regional championship. And then they also go a long way to help upgrade these regional young referees and assistant referees so they can hit the limelight in terms of its purpose and understanding for the under-17 regional championship. Game continues this time. It's a free kick from the far side and easy clearance. Quick reorganization from the center. Team Greater Accra come forward. And that's a daring run into the 18-yard box. He's still going at it. Goalkeeper comes out to narrow the angle.
Some confidence nature coming out from the goalkeeper of the Bolga Elite Academy.
Yes, indeed.
Goalkeeper Saviola saw how swift the Greater Accra winger is to just come out to make himself big, and even follows it up there. Coming to the rescue for his team, Bolga Academy, but they have the ball. See what they can do. Sends the long drive, but that was always going to rise. Try to put something behind the ball, but couldn't get what he was looking for. Ball has been started by the Greater Accra from the back. Try to build up from the back. Ball straight to the goalkeeper, Kingsley. Sends in a long one to the left-hand side. Greater Accra, who are trying to open up the defense of the Bolga Elite Academy. Doing so, the winner throwing being effected quickly. Still Greater Accra with the ball. Still keeping possession there, but there goes the hustling nature in the Bolga Elite Academy. Have the ball, sensing a long drive there. He spotted a run, but the execution was not perfectly done. A slow build up from the Greater Accra and sliding tackle there from the Bolga Elite Academy. Greater Accra team, especially their defense, know how to calm down situations from the back. That's a way of opening up the compact nature from the Bolga Academy. Bolga Academy retrieve the ball. They have the ball in their possession. Let's see what they can do. They're trying to pick up some short passes. That's where the Greater Accra team also comes in, trying to win the 50-50 ball. Ball being booted out to throw.
This competition certainly has brought out the best out of these young ones, and they're still strong and battle ready to go all the way to the next stage of the competition. We definitely will be finding out which of them will be adjudged the best team by the overall winner. And this will be over the weekend in Accra, when the last set of matches are honored at the Teshi Macdan Park. Greater Accra once again need to reorganize from the back. Closing in slowly but surely is the Bolga elite team. He can afford a smile because he knows he'll be penalized. Came in strong for that challenge.
Yeah, he knew what the Greater Accra team player can do, so he just had to stop him from his tracks. A good build-up from the Greater Accra team. Sensing the long run back. The idea was there, but no one made a run for it. Trying as much as possible to open up the spaces of the Bolga Elite Academy team. Seem not to open up, making it difficult for the Greater Accra team to also get in their penetrative passes. That's the Bolga Academy team with the ball. Sends it to the left flank side. See what he can do with the ball. Skip past one marker, but the second one will not allow him to do that. Good reading there from the Greater Accra defender. Referee have a word to Bolga Academy player. Skip past the one, but the second is not going to allow him to do that. In the process, he commits a foul on player number 14, Justice Jan, for Greater Accra team. This is Mohamed Muarak.
And there you have Lawrence Ajatete issuing out a few instructions to his boys on the field of play. Interestingly enough, Lawrence Ajatete, after that brilliant performance and season with Accra Hearts of Oak, where he rounded up his performance by winning the Champions League, went straight into coaching. He has a young coaching academy. The young boys dotted in and around the Dansoman area are benefiting from his coaching experience. And he seems to be doing well at this stage. A little bit of a nudge in the back. Throw in, says the referee, quickly effected. Trying to keep it in play has been very difficult, but they still have the opportunity to go forward. That's the Bolga Elite Academy. Throw in, quickly effected. Referee gives a free kick advantage. A left-footed free kick should see the ball travel into the 18-yard box of the Greater Accra team. No, not the best of free kicks. Here now is Team Greater Accra trying to take the opportunity to move fast and into open spaces, but that did not work. Beautifully cleared out. Goalkeeper calls for it and gets it. And with just a one-touch passing, Team Greater Accra gets out of trouble. They meet a stumbling block, though, in the Bolga Elite Academy, and they come forward, they lay on the pass, but again, the follow-up is not as accurate as they would have wished.
Yeah, the cohesion of the Bolga Elite Academy team is not being seen so far. Good pressing there from the elite Bolga Academy team, sensing a long one. Poor effort. So many options that he could go for. Had about 3 colleagues in the 18-yard box. Jalilu Isifu bow down in head in shame there.
Kudos to the KGL Foundation, keeping tabs with the efforts being put together by the Ghana Football Association, led by its president, Kurt Edwin Simon Okreku, who has love for football and love for Colts football. He would love to see the development of the game from the Colts level, which should make the top levels of our game a lot more stronger and much more competitive. And KGL, thank you very much for tagging along with this initiative and, of course, sharing in the same opinions, sharing in the same ideas as the Ghana Football Association. We never can have the Colts development without solid competitions such as the KGL Interregional Under-17 Colts Championship. Kudos, I should also say, to Perla. Drinking water. Oh, they have made sure that none of the officials, the teams, have lacked water since the competition began a couple of days ago. Ample provision has been made and taken care of, and we're grateful for all that support and help as well. Throw in. Long one, trying to go round the defense from the other end of the field. That's the Bolga Elite Academy. They're trying so very hard. And there you see Battle Royale going on the field of play. Abubakar Ibrahim, the thick of affairs. And he wins the advantage for his side. It's been a day where we've had lots of sunshine, but also lots of rain. And that has not perturbed the organizers, neither has it touched the participants, talking about the under-17 teams, regional teams. Through all that, they have delivered some good football. Inching towards the 30th minute mark of the first half. No goal to either side as yet. And the current state of positioning on the league log makes it imperative that matches are won from thence, either via regulation time or the penalty shootout. First substitution, and going onto the field to help his colleagues is the chap in the number 14 jersey, Issa Mumin. Issa Mumin is on and quickly goes into the 18-yard box to try his luck at getting a goal. Loving the free kick, but it's a bit too high. The bend was there as well. And there it was whipped in. Came all the way towards goalkeeper, but again, it was a bit too high. Game continues. Looking for Hazel on the near side, but this time it was a bit too short. Thank you very much, says Team Bolga Elite. Lovely pass through. It could be an opportunity, but again, quick reflex from the Greater Accra goalkeeper. Hazel reorganizes, and Team Greater Accra will get the build-up start again. On the right-hand side, Greater Accra have tried to show a lot of consistency in coming up with their attack. And they've done that relying on the likes of Hazel and Sylvie. It's not worked so far, but 10 minutes to half time.
Yeah, it's the Great Accra team who are trying to get something to snip out the defense of the Bolga Academy. But anytime they do so, it's either they are being flagged up offside or they are being in a tight situations. Bolga Academy team are very compact in their defensive duties so far. I can see the same with their attacking duties.
Opened up nicely. Now they have intercepted that pass and that build-up. Unfortunately, Abubakar seemed to be doing too much. Gives the ball away. And the pass is on. But again, the goalkeeper has showed clearly that he's been monitoring, following, and of course, ready to defend.
Yeah, the idea was there, but put so much weight in the pass there. So he's going to travel past his colleague. It's an infringement there on the Greater Accra team. Ball being sent back to goalkeeper Kingsley Clue. Sends in a long one to the left flank. It's a good ball there. Player chases on, skip passes one marker and lays the ball inside the 18-yard box, and that is it. Beautifully done by the Greater Accra team. Good teamwork goal there from the Greater Accra team, and that is the man on your screen, Bismarck Amegbanu, with that beautifully goal there.
Well, against the run of play, we all knew that it was going to happen. Was not too sure of the time, but the build-up again was good enough. Looking for men in open spaces. He picked up his right spot. He picked up the right player. This time, goalkeeper was beaten to it. 1 goal to the good for Team Greater Accra.
It's a delight to watch how the build-up was done from the left-hand flank there from the Greater Accra team. Beautiful skill there. Spotted his colleague getting into the 18-yard box. First touch. Second one had to place it. Keep out of reach from the goalkeeper. Beautifully work done goal by the Greater Accra team. They are up by a goal against the Bolga Elite Academy.
Lovely play, keeping the ball to themselves. Bolga Elite Academy. Attack breaking down when it really matters most. Greater Accra will be the first to admit that yes, it may look like an easy game, but they have labored. Lovely pass through the middle. Again, it's a bit too strong. Goalkeeper gets there first. Some good thinking on the part of the players on the field of play. They're reading the game quite well and trying to open up with those cagey passes, as it were. But it's not worked perfectly for them. But I'm loving every minute of it, especially from a team, Bolga Elite Academy. There they come once again. Ballooned away. Brought it under pressure, nicely done. Again, the effort was good. He didn't get the direction, but he managed to get to the ball, Abubakar, and then fired just on the turn.
Yeah, that was hasty decisions there from him. Couldn't look at where he's putting the ball. That failed him on that occasion. And they should keep trying. They can get something out of the Greater Accra defense. But it's the Greater Accra who want to start the attack from the right flank, switch it play to the midfield. Still have the ball in possession. The Greater Accra team sends in a long one, searching for their colleague in the left-hand side. They love to drive their way through that side. Sends it across, but being dealt with by the Bolga Academy team. Ball being booted away. Safety zone. Good control there from the Bolga Elite Academy. He spreads the pass to his colleague down the left flank there. Try to skip away his marker. Loses balance there, and it is the Great Accra team who have the ball, but now it's with the Bolga team. Can he shoot from afar? Try to lay the ball to the right-hand side, but he's been flagged offside.
They may have the idea of wanting to shoot from a distance, but NY, I get the impression or the feeling that they might either shoot wayward or their shots would not have that much power. And so they would rather prefer to put the passes together. I was impressed by the run made by the chap in the number 6 jersey, Mubarak. And Mubarak did quite well. But now they give it away, and all too soon the attack is on them. Fortunately, the referee's whistle has gone.
You can see what the Bolga Elite Academy team are trying to do. Anytime Greater Accra wants to play from the back, they have about 3-4 players just putting the pressure on the defense of the Greater Accra team. They know that goalkeeper Kingsley Klug loves to play from the back. They'll tend to put more pressure on him to see if they can get something out of him. The ball is still with the Greater Accra team, and fancying some stuff there, but referee spots an infringement, and it's going to be a free kick in favor of the Bolga Elite Academy team. Word of a caution to player Tahiru Yusuf of the Greater Accra team. Yeah, spotted the Bolga Academy player making a run, and he just had to stop him illegally. It's now the turn of Greater Accra to defend their lines. The free kick coming from the Bolga team, sensing a long one. That is not going to trouble goalkeeper Kingsley Klug.
Goalkeeper under some amount of pressure, but he manages to deliver the ball to Hazel. And it's a free run now. Goalkeeper came out, he's beaten completely. Oh, and the player got it all wrong. Once the goalkeeper had come out, the intentions were that Dennis Amankwano was going to shoot on target. He did shoot, but it wasn't on target.
Yeah, beautiful move there from the Greater Accra team. Piece of skill there to peel away from the goalkeeper, but the last touch always is going to lack that precision. Should have been goal number 2 for Greater Accra team. Free kick being taken by the Bolga Academy team, sensing a long one, searching for that run down the right-hand side, but it's the Greater Accra team who were trying to keep the ball in play, but in that process, ball goes out and it's going to be a throw in favor of the Bolga Academy team. Done it quickly there. Skip past one marker there. Beautiful on the eye from the Bolga Academy team. Short passes there from the Bolga Academy team. Couldn't let that one go through, and it's going to be a throw in for the Greater Accra team.
Kept in nicely by Hazel. Sends it all the way back. And Kingsley will restart an attack for Team Greater Accra. They're looking confident, but seconds away from the 40th minute mark. And obviously the coaches for the Elite Academy will have a lot of talking to do. Of course, Greater Accra have also missed a few opportunities and a few chances as well. It is not done and dusted, not just yet. "40 minutes played. End of the first half is here with us. We obviously would have 2 minutes of add-on time, says our fourth official. Let's see whether the 2 minutes would do a lot of positive things for either of the sides. It's Greater Accra with the ball currently. And then they decide to go all the way back to goalkeeper. Kingsley initiates attack. Hazel comes in to help. Lovely ball through, and again, goalkeeper, quick reaction. And the goalkeeper for the Elite Academy seems to be reading the game pretty well. Realizes that the men in front of him are committed, and then quickly Saviola comes in to play the libero role.
Yeah, the Bolga Academy team commit a lot of men up front there. They are eager to search for the equalizer. That is where the Greater Accra team also find spaces behind their defense. As the ball
build up. Unfortunately, it goes all the way to goalkeeper. Referee has taken a look at his watch once already, and keen interest is on this run as Greater Accra come forward. Can he go around the first marker? It's a battle. He's prevented, and the advantage would go to the Elite Academy. All the way to goalkeeper, and this is where the referee will give us a signal for the end of the first half of an interesting game where no goal has been registered, but we've seen a lot of interpositional play and ingenuity as well as far as these two sides are concerned. Greater Accra lead by 1-0. Correction for the scoreline, but of course it's been a wonderful experience watching the Bolga Elite Academy team. They have nothing to lose. Greater Accra are looking for a better position and of course onward march in the competition as we go through. End of the first 40 minutes of this game between Greater Accra and their opponents, Elite Academy from the Upper East region. And we have a lot of expectations to come through. Greater Accra lead by 1-0. Let's see you in the second half. Field of play. Come onto the field of play. Pleasantries will be telling you, Chip, the men are big that will march on to the next stage of the competition. Once again, wherever you are, thank you very much. And a few others. Referee gets us underway by 2-1. It's now the opportunity for Greater Accra. Greater Accra have the upper hand now as they put their passes together. It's a surging run on the right hand side of attack as they come forward. Cross is on is a bit too well done by Hazel Isilfi, but overhead on that occasion.
Yeah. Hazel tried to put a cross in, but Dennis Amankwano, what can you say about the players?
Exactly. The opportunity coming the way of the Elite Academy from Bolga now as they have the first decent cross. Oh, the connection did not work to perfection. Would have been nice.
Poffo. Oh, that was a good run there from the Bolga Elite Academy team. Manuel Poffo. The idea was there.
Quick reorganization from the center team. Greater Accra come forward. And that's a daring run into the 18-yard box. He's still going at it. Goalkeeper comes out to narrow the angle.
Now from the goalkeeper of the Bolga Elite Academy.
Yes, indeed.
Goalkeeper Saviola saw how swift the Greater Accra winger is to just come out to make coming to the rescue for his team, Bolga Academy, but they can do sense the long drive, but that was always gonna rise.
This time it was. Thank you very much, says team Bolga. Lovely pass through. It could be an opportunity, but again, quick.
Sensing a long one to the left flank. It's a good ball there. Player chases on, skip passes one marker and lays the ball inside the 18 box, and that is it. Beautifully done by the Great Accra team. Good teamwork goal there from the Great Accra team, and that is the man on your screen, Bismarck Amegbanu, with a beautifully goal there.
We all knew that it was going to happen. Was not too sure of the time, but the build-up again was good enough. Looking for men in open spaces. He picked up his right spot. He picked up the right player. This time, Koki.
The left-hand flag there from the Great Accra team. Beautiful skill there. Spotted his colleague getting into the 18-yard box. First touch.
Great Accra will be the first to admit that, yes, it may look like an easy game, but they have labored. Lovely pass through the middle. Again, it's a bit too strong. Goalkeeper
coming from the Bolga team. Sensing a long one. That is not going to trouble goalkeeper Kingsley Clue.
Under some amount of pressure, but he manages to deliver the ball to Hazel. There's a free run now. Goalkeeper came out. He's beaten completely. Oh, and the player got it all wrong.
Move there from the Great Accra team. Piece of skill there to peel away from the goalkeeper, but
all the way to goalkeeper, and this is where the referee will give us the signal for the end of the first half of an interesting game where no goal has been registered, but we've seen a lot of interpositional play and ingenuity as well as far as these two sides are concerned. Greater Accra lead by 1-0. Correction for the scoreline. There they come onto the field of play.
Welcome back from the break, and this is Ghana Man Soccer Center of Excellence. Second half. It's about to get on. And before that, we have the substitution from the Greater Accra team. Player in the 19 jersey gets in, and the second half gets underway. The Greater Accra team who start off. Picking up some good passes there. They spread the play there, and just as they were getting into opening the defense of the Bolga Academy team, been flagged offside. It's going to be a free kick to the Bolga Academy team. It's a long one in, being dealt with a defense from the Greater Accra team. Ball being booted out there, and this is the Greater Accra team, but there comes goalkeeper Saviola to the rescue. Ball being kept in play. It's the Greater Accra team who sends the ball back to goalkeeper Kingsley. Missed possession there, and it is Bolga Academy being shoved on the back there. Referee spot an infringement, and that's going to be in favor of the Bolga Academy team. Goalkeeper Kingsley Clue. Make sure he arranges his man. Perform a good defensive duty there. 3-man wall for the Greater Accra team. Bolga Academy with a free kick. Sends in a long one. No trouble, says goalkeeper Kingsley Clue. Sends in a long throw there. He finds his teammate. Ball being intercepted by the Bolga Academy team, but the referee spots an infringement there. It's going to go in favor of the Greater Accra team. Free kick taken there by the Greater Accra team, but not really what they were searching for. But they force a corner out of the Bolga Academy team defense.
What kind of opportunities will avail itself to them as a corner kick is effected? Good turn. The difficulty here is whether he can get in across. He does. The effort was good. Could have been better.
Yeah, the effort was good there from Jeremiah Abalo of the Greater Accra team.
Okay, now Greater Accra have an advantage. There's only one player in the 18-yard box, and it makes it difficult. We're going to see a shot from afar. Shot is fired. Referee says play on. No handball situation. And Greater will still keep the pressure on their opponents as they come forward. Good turn. He gets the ball all right. He delivers the cross to no one in particular. Elite Bolga will say thank you very much, and then they clear their lines.
It's the Greater Accra team who wants to get some goals early in the second half. Try to use the flanks. But the Elite Bolga team to know what is at stake and allowing them those spaces to penetrate. Ball is with the Elite Bolga team and pressing nature from the Greater Accra team. But piece of skill there. Ball goes out of play. Too much from the Bolga Elite Academy team. They commit a foul in the process there, and the referee calls the Elite Bolga team. Pretty much sure that's going to be the last warning to that player.
Free kick advantage. And I noticed that most of the players have moved into open spaces and positions. Greater Accra should be able to take advantage of this, depending on how accurate the kick will be. Well read by Team Elite Academy from Bolga. Sets it on its way, and it's only up to Kingsley to redirect the initiation of another attack, courtesy Team Greater Accra. Long ball delivered. Nobody running after that, and so goalkeeper returns it back onto the middle part of the field. There's a run and a chase for that. Intensity was there, but again, it lacked the full concentration. Player nearly stumbled and fell in the process. Talking about the Greater Accra player, advantage will stay with the Elite Bolga team as they try and push forward. It's headed over the line, throwing advantage. He gets it again. And he go around his marker, no, push. And that was too obvious. James Edubuahin. Bundle of talent. And he was pushed off the ball. Fetches a free kick advantage. The free kick will be effected by Ibrahim Abubakar. Well, he's behind the ball as James walks away.
Three-man wall being made by the Greater Accra team. There comes goalkeeper Kingsley Klute to show off goalkeeping skills. A free kick to the Elite Bolga team. Let's see what he can do with this.
Well, he wanted to go direct. I'm not too sure why. And he got it all wrong in terms of its execution.
Yeah, the idea was there from Mohamed Muarak. But the accuracy of that plan was failed there. Greater Accra start off some slow build up from the back, sensing a long section ball there, but that's way too much. Goalkeeper Saviola is there to just balloon the ball, goes out of play. Well, that I might think is still putting pressure on the Bolga Academy team. Good skill there from Jonathan Okaimensa. Great Accra team are playing some good football here. The idea was there, but player moved too quickly there. Assistant referee flagging him offside there, but a player down from the Great Accra team. Medical team are there to check if everything is okay with the player. Jeremiah Abalo, player down there from the Great Accra team, seems to be in some amount of discomfort.
Yep, he went down earlier before the run, which fetched the offside ruling. Difficult to tell whether it was a clash. It looked more like it clutching his head. And the elite team, their head coaches will take them through some basic rudiments, what to do, what not to do. Chances have to be created. And they'll prefer that they are one step ahead all the time in terms of the officiating officials. But again, so far it's been handled by Philip Abalo, the man in the center. So far, so good.
So far, so good. It's the Great Accra team who have the ball. Running attack there. See what they can do with this. Still keeping possession of the ball. The Great Accra team, lovely pass there. See what he can do with this ball. Sends in across. Who is going to connect? But there comes the clearance from the Bolga Academy team. And still the ball is in possession with the Great Accra team. Let's see what he can do with this. Lay the ball through the left flank there. Try to skip away past his marker, but not a good idea from the Great Accra team player.
Yeah, Plofia could have done a lot better with that. He's tried to cut in a few times already. He's not been successful, and I'm not too sure why he keeps trying it.
Nothing seems to be working for the Bolga Academy team. Not being able to pick about 2-3 passes on their own. The pressing nature from the Great Accra team is also making things worse for them.
Referee notices an infringement and blows his whistle. 10 minutes gone in the second half. Greater Accra in a narrow 1-0 advantage in terms of the scoreline. Headed on nicely by Elite Academy. Quick return by Team Greater. Clear push in the back. And out of frustration, he kicks the ball away. Referee cautions him.
Yeah, Jalilu Isifu with that on the Great Accra player team. But sensing a long one there. Flag stays
down, and this is a good opportunity. Goalkeeper comes out and is shot straight into the goalkeeper's arms. Must be one of the luckiest goalkeepers in the tournament so far. Great Accra making a mess out of this. The goalkeeper did well by coming out, first of all, narrowing the angle, made himself big enough, and the shot came straight to him.
Obviously, Jeremiah Abalo is going to get into the books of the referee. See the card being pulled out already. Referee calls him, tells him to calm down, and the card being shown to Jeremiah Abalo of the Great Accra team.
He's one of the few players who's quite talented. And that talent has shown in other matches that we've watched him play so far. Of course, it's not just a mere footballer who puts on the number 10 jersey, does it? There's a free kick advantage. Advantage to elite Bolga team, but it's picked up nicely by Kingsley. Greater get themselves out of trouble, well, just not quite.
Yeah, that's a good pressing there from James on the Bolga Academy team. Showing that was not effective. And the boys with the Greater Accra team, let's see what he can do with this. Too many orange shirts surrounding the Greater Accra team, loses possession there. Too much on the ball from the Bolga Academy team. Greater Accra team now keep possession. Ball, they also lose possession there, and the boys with the Bolga Academy team trying to pick up some good passes there. Sensing a long one, but missed that target there narrowly.
Yeah, could have been a very good pass. And a very clear opportunity for a shot on target. But again, they're showing their intentions of playing close to Team Greater Accra, not allowing them room to operate, let alone get more goals. And in the process themselves, they're looking for an opportunity to get a few goals of their own themselves, if they can. Tied it up nicely, but Greater will say thank you very much. Well, balloon to the left-hand side of the attack, and he keep it in place a bit too strong.
Yeah, that's too strong for player under number 8 jersey for the Greater Accra team, Godfred Blofia. Bolga team are finding it difficult to keep possession. Oh, they're being chased on. Now Godfred gets something out of that, but miscued, and the boys with the Bolga Academy team sends in a long one from the left-hand flank there, but good reading there from the Greater Accra defender. Clears it to throw. Bolga Academy will have a throw in. Boys still with the Bolga team sensing a long one. That's way off target. The Bolga Academy team. Mohamed Muarak. Ball will be restarted by the Greater Accra team. Goalkeeper Kingsley Clue. This is a long one. Ball being headed by the Bolga Academy team. Try to go through, but being blocked there. Ball is still with the Greater Accra team. They lose his possession, and the Bolga Academy team with the ball. Calmly done there by the Greater Accra defender. Sensing a long one, and this is Godfred Blofia. Let's see what he can do with the ball. He lays it to his player, sensing a long cross. The idea was there, but put too much into the cross there. Play on your screen, Stanley Biniana, the Greater Accra team.
Good build-up from Team Greater Accra. Blofia had the opportunity. His finishing wasn't the best as far as the build-up was concerned. But again, they keep trying their luck, building up opportunities, building up the structures, trying to put the passes together. It may not have worked to perfection as yet, but clearly they have their intentions out there, making it well known. Quickly effected. And there were the intents and the problems earlier on. Cleared out, not the best. Greater still putting pressure on the opponents until eventually goalkeeper comes out to make a statement and sends the ball back in. Saviola has been very active in this game, and he's been coming out for situations where he saved the day. Here's an opportunity for Team Greater Accra. Unfortunately, could not get to the ball. Saviola scores 4 marks.
Yeah, he's very good in reading the game from the back. He's the reason that the scoreline is still 1-0.
Yep. He's kept the scoreline down, obviously, because he's reading the game very well. And he has mastered the art of coming out of his goalpost to smother every move and to weather the storm as well. Flag is up for offside.
Yeah, that's not what the Greater Accra team were looking for. They are trying as much as possible to get the second goal. The Bolga Academy are making it difficult for them. The ball sent in there by the Bolga Academy team. Still compact there with the defense, and the ball falls for the Bolga Academy team, but good recovery there from the Greater Accra team defender. Start off the ball from the back. Nice.
Another through pass. Flag is up. And you saw the quick response from the team. They thought that the offside trap was...
They thought they were beating the offside trap
exactly.
there. But the linesman waited for Blovia to get hold of the ball, and he just raised the flag. Sometimes it can be very frustrating on the part of the technical bench and even the player on the field. But the referees know what they are doing.
Game continues. We are close to about 60 minutes, an hour played. Where team Greater Accra lead by 1.
Bolga Academy loses possession there, but he get it back. Tried to lift the ball, but couldn't get that execution that he wanted. Laid the ball nicely too. Beautiful ball there, but couldn't really keep it out of play. Throw-in for the Greater Accra team. Throw-in being done. Trying to start from the back, but good pressing there from the Bolga Academy team. They still have the ball. He dribbled past his marker, and let's see what he can do. And he's been brought down. That is going to be a free kick in a promising area for the Bolga Academy team. Referee pulls out the card. That is going to be shown to the number 4 jersey for the Greater Accra team, Tahiru Yusuf. James skipped past 1, tried to go past 2. Yes, he did, but he was brought down in the process. Wins a free kick for the Bolga Academy team in a very promising area. When delivered well, can be the equalizer for the Bolga Academy team. It's going to take too much to beat the goalkeeper in the post for the Greater Accra team, goalkeeper Kingsley Clue. But we'll wait to see what the Bolga Academy team will do with this free kick. Five men been put out there to construct the wall. A Dubois James.
It would not be a good idea to bend it around them. Goalkeeper in the right position. And it's a safe catch for him.
Not the best of free kick from a Dubois James for Bolga Academy. Curled it in, but it lacked that precision he was searching for. Now let's take a look. He went for the curl, but this is always going to be easy for goalkeeper Kingsley Clue to deal with. Confirmation of the yellow card being flashed to the Bolga Academy team player One infringement earlier on to the Greater Accra team player. Free kick being taken by the Greater Accra team. Chase is on. And it is Jeremiah Abalo who wins a penalty for the Greater Accra team. He's been a thorn in the flesh in the defense of the Bolga Academy team. Skip past his marker, and yet the referee was right. Started pulling him back. Before in the 18-yard box, he brought him down. Yeah, started putting the arm on him from here. He brought him down in the process.
Very clear and obvious.
Yeah.
Didn't go for the ball at all.
No.
Just went for his legs. And this gives an opportunity for Team Greater to brighten their chances of finishing in a good position on their league table as they seek to progress in the competition. And for the elite academy team from Bolga, pretty much counting on the goalkeeper for a surprise save. If not, it would be a goal scoring opportunity for Team Greater Accra. Saviola, the goalkeeper, has shown that he's good. But let's see how good he is from the spot.
Jonathan Okai-Mensah. That's a player who is going to kick it for Greater Accra. Manning a shot there. This is goalkeeper Saviola against Jonathan.
He's getting a lot of encouragement from the bench. Saviola, you can do it. But now is the time. And let's see if Greater Accra would allow him to do it. That was an easy penalty. Goalkeeper went one way, the ball went the other way.
Yeah. That's a good penalty there from Jonathan Okai-Mensah for the Greater Accra team. Let's see what kind of celebration they'll do here. Beautiful dance there from the Greater Accra team.
2 goals to the good. That's good enough for them. It's been hard work by the team. And Saviola was thrown off.
Yeah.
Good penalty. Nice goal.
He picked his spot, went for the placement, sent the goalkeeper the wrong direction. Good penalty from Jonathan Okai-Mensah.
So Greater Accra in a comfortable 2-0 lead. Few minutes to be played before the whistle goes for the end of the game. And you can't begrudge them with that celebration mode. Confirmation of the scoreline, and it could be number 3. Saviola goes down well. It's not totally clear, still dangling in there as they come forward. And eventually, Elite Academy clear their lines.
Yeah, still putting pressure on the defense of the Bolga Academy team. Bolga Academy team not being able to pick about 2 or 3 passes on their own. So Greater Accra team who are enjoying much of the ball possession. Long ball set in there, and it is going to be Godfrey Blofia who gets on the ball. And there goes the assistant referee, flags him offside. Well, you see, the Bolga Academy team are trying as much as possible to do that offside trap on the Greater Accra team. Many a times, this man, Godfrey Blofia, trying to beat that offside trap by goes in so much quickly. It can be a positive to you, but sometimes it can be a wrong move for you setting up the offside trap. Kingsley straight to his player Stanley. There comes goalkeeper Saviola. Sweeps it out. The boys with the Greater Accra team, and Bolga comes in. Throw in for the Bolga Academy team, but before that, there's going to be substitution from the Greater Accra team. 2 players will be coming in.
Well, he's played his part. He's led by example, and he can take a break for now. As Greater will look at bringing on some fresh limbs to strengthen those on the field of play. Justice Osei will do just that. And he hands the captain's armband to the second in command of the Greater Accra team in the person of Jonathan Okai Mensah. Meanwhile, other fresh limbs, the likes of Amos Paintsill, is also on the field of play. 68 minutes played in the match. And Greater lead by 2-0.
2 changes being made by the Greater Accra team. Amos Paintsill and Amponsa Philip comes in.
It's a free kick advantage to the Elite Bolga Academy, or the Elite Academy from Bolga.
Well, it's Jalilu Isifu who is behind the ball, and let's see what he can do with this for the Bolga Academy team.
Again, the delivery needs to be right. Swings it in nice, but it goes straight towards goalkeeper. No problems at all for Greater as they get themselves out of a danger zone. On their way to probably their 3rd goal. Greater have controlled the game quite well, but on this occasion they give the ball away too easily. The Elite Academy team from Bolga are not able to take their chances because, and again, you watch that anytime they get the ball from defense and they switch into attack, there's only one player up front. They don't have that many options to play around with.
Yeah.
Player goes down there. He seems to be in some amount of pain. And Saviola will help his colleague Abubakar Ibrahim to go off the field to receive further attention. But I tell you what, despite the score lines that have been recorded, we've seen some very good football from these young, talented players.
Yeah, very good football and even some individual brilliance from this tournament.
It's a strong run. It's a solo effort. Can he cap it up with a good goal? Again, getting it wrong when it matters most.
Yeah, Stanley Biniana caught the Bolga Academy team unaware there. Skip past 1, 2. Now he had to do with him and the goalkeeper. That is way off target there. Throw-in being done by the Greater Accra team straight to their goalkeeper. Goalkeeper start to build up the ball. There's defenders from the back. Slow build up there. Ball to Stanley. Stanley sends in a long one, searching for Godfred. But that's way too much weight on that ball. Goalkeeper Saviola. Long one in. Boys with the Bolga Academy team trying to force their way through. Sends in one, but goes out of throw. Throw in for the Greater Accra team. Start to build up from the back. Calmly done by the Greater Accra team. Lovely. Sends in a pass there, and flag being raised on Amos Paintsill for the Greater Accra team. Throw in for the Great Accra team. Showing being affected there, but the Bolga Academy team. Long one in there. Oh, that's very unlucky. Goalkeeper Saviola. Always coming to the rescue for his team. It's a long cross sent in there. The ball took or bounced off on the leg of the goalkeeper Saviola, but he managed to gather himself and had a grip on the ball. Goalkeeper Saviola start the ball from the back. Ball being booted into the center of the half, going to the other half of the Great Accra team. Great Accra team also send the ball back to their goalkeeper.
Working themselves out of trouble and out of any unforeseen circumstances, Team Great Accra. But again, you notice that there's been a lot of intent from the elite academy from Bolga, just getting it wrong when it matters most. But again, not sitting and relaxing or relenting on their oars, but of course coming forward. Goalkeeper has stepped out against Saviola, and it goes out into touch. And again, doff your hats off for Saviola. Saviola has been reading the game exceptionally well as a goalkeeper. Comes out when he has to come out, and he's not in a haste to do that. Right place, right time. He saved sticky situations for the elite academy.
Yeah. He has a good eye and good vision, good reading on the game. Always behind and making sure. Ball coming into the danger zone. He makes a way and move to sniff the ball out of danger zone. Foul on the Great Accra player team. Great Accra will have the free kick. See what the Great Accra can do. 75 minutes played. Free kick taken by the Great Accra team. They try to send it back. Sent in a long pass there. Can he take the ball? Oh. He tried, but couldn't keep it.
Yeah. I think that pass was overhit because there was no defender close to him. He could have picked it up nicely and then worked his way towards goal. 75 minutes of the game played. We are into the last 5. And it's Great Accra who lead by a 2-0 advantage. It's long, it's defended. Opportunities to throw it right back at your opponent's beckons. This they will do from the left-hand side of the build-up. Can it be kept in play? It has. And then they try and come forward through the middle. Goalkeeper Saviola comes out. He's beaten. Whoa.
Can see that disbelief from Amos Pinto there.
Yeah, he's opened his mouth in awe. How could I have missed this glorious, glaring opportunity?
Yeah, should have buried that at the back of the net. Making it 3 for Great Accra team. Amos Pinto missing that opportunity. And Great Accra have a throw-in. Throw-in being done quickly. Clearance being made by the Bolga Academy team.
Yet another throw-in. They need to keep it calm. It's drilled into the 18-yard box, but it goes beyond the goal line. And it will be a welcome goal kick to the Elite Academy. Before then, a few changes will be made. A few changes will be made, and joining his colleagues on the field is Akurubila Victor. Now let's see what kind of opportunity would befall the Elite Academy team. They have a free kick.
The Bolga Academy team who have started to play some short passes, but there they go. They just couldn't keep that in possession, and that has been a worry for them throughout the game. They have the ball again, the Bolga Academy team, but the ball was out of play.
Yeah. Quickly identified by the assistant one. And it's a throw-in advantage to Team Greater Accra. All the way to goalkeeper. We have just a few minutes left to conclude proceedings here this afternoon in this game between the Greater Accra regional team and the Elite Academy team from Bolgatanga in the Upper East region. And there they come. I guess they really want to work the ball towards the 18-yard box, get into the 18-yard box before they fire a shot at goal. It's been their bane so far. Meanwhile, Team Greater Accra, long strides, 18-yard box. Flag is already up. Missed opportunity, missed chances. Don't forget Ashanti won their game by 2-1, and so clearly the honors will fall on Greater Accra to also pick up maximum points. We've got 4 minutes of add-on time. 4 minutes of add-on time. We have done the stipulated 80 minutes. And it's pushed forward yet again. Holding on to it. Cuts through, then gives the ball away. Can't do everything, can you? Team Greater have opportunities. They've got players in good positions. Again, this is overhit as Saviola. Oh, he does well. Brings it into his 18-yard box and makes a save. He may have conceded 2 goals, but obviously he's been very active. Greater Accra have done the needful. At least they've prevented their opponents from getting clear shots on their target. They've marshaled forces in defense. And going forward, they've also created opportunities. Opportunities that have got them 2 goals already. This could be a third for Team Greater Accra. Saviola comes out, narrows the angle again. What bravery. Corner kick.
Always to the rescue. Goalkeeper Saviola comes out, making himself big there. He had a touch on that.
Yeah, all ricocheted off his knee for a corner kick to Team Greater Accra.
Has been a rescuer for the Bolga Academy team.
Awedega Saviola, that's his name. And Greater Accra inch forward. They get another opportunity from another corner kick. This time they hit it on target and Saviola gathers without no problems. Waiting for his players to move into positions and then delivers it downfield. Greater Accra fighting for every ball that comes their way. Elite Academy say thank you very much. They have an opportunity now. They play the long one. I'm not too sure whether they were trying to catch the goalkeeper unawares, but that obviously will not beat the Greater Accra goalkeeper. We are into the last minute of the add-on time. 2 goals to the good for team Greater Accra. Good recovery. They keep the ball to themselves. That's some wonderful play. Here they come. Trying to go through the middle. It's blocked. They would have to come through the side. Watching the offside trap in the process as he goes past one. Controls. And then he gives the ball away. How unlucky. Timely clearance. We have done the 4 minutes of add-on time as they try and cut through. And this could be the last opportunity they have in the game.
Yeah, it was being clipped there. Dubois James for Bolga Elite Academy. He's full of skills, but skills not really too much to produce goals for his team. Dubois James, number 10 jersey for Bolga Academy. But he wins a free kick for his team, and that is going to be the last kick for the Bolga Academy team, I presume.
Drilled in against the player. Referee noticed that, blows his whistle, and I think that will be the end of proceedings here today. The Elite Academy from Bolga have played their part. They've lost by a 0-2 margin, but definitely not disgraced. They've had a fair share of the chances. Created a few of them themselves, but did not manage to find the back of the net. However, their goalkeeper, Saviola, for my money, has played his part. He has prevented the team from going down by an avalanche of goals. Team Greater, they get the thumbs up from their technical men on the bench. I'm sure they will twerk a few things here and there as they move on to the next stage of the competition. But it's been wonderful, it's been exciting. 80 minutes of action, and the dust has finally settled. It's the end of the game between Greater Accra and the elite team from Bolga Tanga. And at the end of it all, it's Greater Accra who have won, beating their opponents, Bolga Elite Academy, by 2-0. Let's cross over now for the presentation of the most valuable player. Challenge.
Yeah, he knew.
Professional. We are professional for me.
All right, match is over. We've seen a very good game, keenly contested game, but Greater Accra have managed to pick up the valuable points. And the man who took over the captain's armband has been declared the most valuable player. First of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, now tell me, how difficult or easy was this match?
I can say it wasn't an easy match.
Are you sure?
Yeah, we were just trying to put the ball into the net, and finally we did that. So I say it's a nice game too.
Would you say that Team Greater Accra, you played to the tactical decisions taken by your technical bench?
Yeah.
Because at some point, the going was tough.
Yeah.
So how did you maneuver to make it calm?
We were just trying to manipulate the opponent so that we can put the ball into the net, and I can say we did that. Yeah.
Okay, at the end of the match, you have been adjudged as the most valuable player, the best player. What does this mean for you personally?
I can say it's an achievement for me because I was trying to aim that man of the match, and finally I have it. So I can say congratulations to myself.
Okay, and how does this, or how will this motivate you and your team as you progress?
All we are trying to do is to win the cup. So we are trying to do our best, and finally I trust my team. We are going to do it.
Your target is to win the cup.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
And you have the belief that you can do it.
Yes, we are going to win.
Inshallah.
It shall happen.
Okay. Thank you very much. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right. Put it up. All right. And congratulations. You picked up the most valuable player in the game you played against Team Ashanti. Was it a difficult team?
It was difficult.
It was a difficult team, difficult game as well. Is that why you lost? But were you sure that you could have done better? You were sure that you could have done better? Okay.
Tried our possible best.
Okay. But you couldn't make it. Okay. He who lives and fights and runs away lives to fight another day, they say. But tell me, as the most valuable player or the best player in the game, how will that encourage you and your team?
Yeah, please. Meant to me.
Sure. Sure. And will that motivate you to keep going, giving your best? Okay. Aine, congratulations. Thank you. Okay, first of all, congratulations. My name is
Abdullah Kamino.
Okay, Abdullah, we modern bot say when I are the most valuable player. Match now, my boy. No match na net. You saying?
Match na hard. Hard.
Hard. I didn't think na hard. Then a man match na hard.
Omo good.
Omo good. Inti chese whole team no dey nka mo mbo mo homoden ana.
Ese boy omoden.
Inti den na hard mam. Wait to me and share goals.
Me share goals. You share 2-1.
Sir. Okay. Say I only most valuable player, the best player. Match now, my boy no.
Yeah.
Sir award the ete saying.
Oh maniaje pan.
Maniaje. Then they be to me aya mamu. Matches na aka no.
Yeah boy last match no.
My boy last match. And now we win the most valuable player. Inti any say you there.
Eh oh maniaje.
What did be back ofie? Sir. Okay. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Yeah, that's it. They come onto the field of play. Pleasantries will be telling you, Chip, the men are big that will march on to the next stage of the competition. Once again, wherever you are, thank you very much. And a few others. Referee gets us underway by 2-1. It's now the opportunity for Greater Accra. Greater Accra have the upper hand now as they put their passes together. It's a surging run on the right-hand side of attack as they come forward. Crosses on is a bit too well done by Hazel Isilfi, but overhit on that occasion.
Yeah. Hazel tried to put a cross in, but Dennis Amankwano, what can you say about the players?
Exactly. The opportunity coming the way of the Elite Academy from Bolga now as they have the first decent cross. Oh, the connection did not work to perfection. Would have been nice.
Poffo. That was a good run there from the Bolga Elite Academy team. Manuel Poffo. The idea was there.
Quick reorganization from the center. Team Greater Accra come forward. And that's a daring run into the 18-yard box. He's still going at it. Goalkeeper comes out to narrow the angle.
Now from the goalkeeper of the Bolga Elite Academy.
Yes, indeed.
Goalkeeper Saviola saw how swift the Greater Accra winger is to just come out to come into the rescue for his team, Bolga Academy, but they have the ball. See what they can do, sense the long drive, but that was always going to rise.
This time it was a bit too short. Thank you very much, says team Bolga Elite. Lovely pass through. It could be an opportunity, but again, quick.
Sensing a long one to the left flank. It's a good ball there. Player chases on, skip passes, one marker, and lays the ball inside the 18-yard box, and that is it. Beautifully done by the Greater Accra team. Good teamwork goal there from the Greater Accra team, and that is the man on your screen, Bismarck Amegbanu, with a beautifully goal there.
We all knew that it was going to happen. Was not too sure of the time, but the build-up again was good enough. Looking for men in open spaces. He picked up his right spot. He picked up the right player. This time, Coach.
The left-hand flag there from the Greater Accra team. Beautiful skill there. Spotted his colleague getting into the 18-yard box. First touch.
Greater Accra will be the first to admit that, yes, it may look like an easy game, but they have labored. Lovely pass through the middle. Again, it's a bit too strong. Goalkeeper.
Kick coming from the Bolga team. Sensing a long one. That is not going to trouble goalkeeper Kingsley Clue.
Under some amount of pressure, but he manages to deliver the ball to Hazel. It's a free run now. Goalkeeper came out. He's beaten completely. Oh, and the player got it all wrong.
Move there from the Greater Accra team. Piece of skill there to peel away from the goalkeeper, but
all the way to goalkeeper, and this is where the referee will give us the signal for the end of the first half of an interesting game where no goal has been registered, but we've seen a lot of interpositional play and ingenuity as well. As far as these two sides are concerned, Greater Accra lead by 1-0. Correction for the scoreline.
Player in the 19 jersey gets in, and the second half gets underway. It's the Greater Accra team who start off. Picking up some good passes.
As a corner kick is effected, good turn. The difficulty here is whether he can get in across. He does.
On the Greater Accra player team, but sensing a long one there. Flag stays
down, and this is a good opportunity. Goalkeeper comes out, and it's shot straight into the goalkeeper's arm. But 10 jersey does it. There's a free kick advantage. Advantage to Elite Bolga team, but in Saviola has been very active in this game, and he's been coming out for situations where he saved the day. Here's an opportunity for Team Greater Accra. Unfortunately, could not get to the ball.
Of play. Throw in for the Greater Accra team. Throw in being done. Trying to start from the back, but good pressing there from the Bolga Academy team. They still have the ball. He dribbled past his marker, and let's see what he can do. And he's been brought down. That is going to be a free kick in a promising area for the Bolga Academy team. Referee pulls out the card. That is going to be James. Skip past one. Try to go past two. Yes, he did, but he was brought down.
It would not be a good idea to bend it around them.
Greater Accra team player. Free kick being taken by the Greater Accra team. Chase is on. And it is Jeremiah Abalo who wins a penalty for the Greater Accra team. He's been a thorn in the flesh in the defense of the Bolga Academy team. Skip past his marker, and yet the referee was right. Started pulling him back. Before in the 18-yard box, he brought him down. Yeah, started putting the arm on him from here. He brought him down in the process.
Is the time, and let's see if Greater Accra would allow him to do it. That was an ease. It's been hard work by the team. And Saviola was thrown off.
Yeah.
Good penalty. Nice goal.
He picked his spot, went for the placement, sent the goalkeeper the wrong direction. Good penalty from Jonathan Okai-Mensah.
So Greater Accra in a comfortable 2-0 lead. Few minutes to be played before the whistle goes for the end of
from this tournament.
It's a strong run. It's a solo effort. Can he cap it up with a good goal? Again. Can he be kept in play? He has. And then they try and come forward through the middle. Goalkeeper Saviola comes out. He's beaten. Whoa. And going forward, they've also created opportunities. Opportunities that have got them 2 goals already. This could be a third for Team Greater Accra. Saviola comes out. Narrows the angle again.
Always to the rescue. Goalkeeper Saviola comes out, making himself big there. He had it
drilled in against the player. Referee noticed that, blows his whistle, and I think that will be the end of proceedings here today. The Elite Academy from Bolga.
For